Is that true? Because what you want is for them to get 3 accounts. Okay, let us be honest today. Okay, just for today. Okay, you're asking them, even though they have 1 account already, and then you're pushing them to get 3 accounts. Why? Because you have 3 times commission if they join with 2 more accounts. Is that right? So your purpose should be, after they join with 1 account, is to help them earn already. That's the purpose. And then remember, when you help them earn, definitely you will earn soon. Although it's quite slower because they all only join with 1 account. Okay? So again, focus on the need of your prospect, not what you need when you invite. Okay? You can do what you can have an idea of the things they need and want when you have done your profiling well. Profiling well. The profiling is getting to know your prospect. Okay? Because most of your targets are your friends in Facebook already, right? Or of course, some other targets are none of your friends. But when you have even though they are not your friends, and then they suddenly engages a conversation with you, they become your friends, and then of course your job is to check them. Who are these people? Their job, when are they available? So somehow when you chat to them, you'll have an idea what to tell them. Again, okay? So that's on skill set on inviting and presenting. Okay? Let me continue. I hope you're still there. Okay? Okay. So next, after presenting. So after presenting, does it end there? No. Huh? I saw, is it Bello? Bello is smiling. Okay, after presenting, it doesn't end there. You need to do a follow-up. So when do you do the follow-up? Some says it's 24 hours after. Some says it's 48 hours after. You know what I noticed? The follow-up should be done immediately after the presentation. Immediately. Okay, tell that, write that one in bold letter, bold letter, immediately. Not 48 hours, not 24 hours. Immediately after. Would you like to know why? Because people, whoever they may be the richest of the rich, okay, the poorest of the poor. Anyone decide based on emotion. People decide based on emotion. And if you will do a follow-up, questions, asking them after the presentation, chances are their reply or their decision is based on the recent things they saw and heard. See, that's why you want to make a follow-up immediately after the presentation has been done. Not 48 hours, not 24 hours after. Expert says, if you let your prospect, okay, leave the chat room, okay, or leave you, or probably not communicate with you, okay, chances are when you get back to them, it is only about, if I'm not mistaken, 70% of what was shared to them will be remembered by them. 70% na lang po maalala nila. Pag pinalipas daw po natin ng 3 araw, when we let about 3-4 days pass by without asking them, chances are 50% only of the things they saw and heard will be remembered by them. When you did not communicate, if you fail to communicate or ask them for about a week, when you call them, when you text them, when you do a Zoom conversation with them, they will tell you this. What was, again, those things you have mentioned last week? They can't remember anything anymore. Again, that's why you want to ask them. It's what we call MOM, the meeting after the meeting. The meeting after the meeting is the follow-up session. Asking them. The meeting after meeting should not be a representation or the representation of the products and the marketing plan. The problem with some distributors, that's why some prospects got, sometimes they got annoyed they got pissed off with us. They tell us we're so pushy because they saw the presentation of the product, they saw the presentation of the business, and during the MAM, after the present, you will again ask them, okay, is it clear that the C24/7 contains all of this? That when you buy this package, you'll get this. You are repeating what was shared by the speaker. That should not be the case. Again, the meeting after the meeting, the things that you need to do is to, ask them about the things that they are probably the things that you want to draw out from them, the things that the things that are unclear to them. Okay? Meron po yatang there's someone who is unmuted. Okay? They want to mute them again, Ma'am Helen. So there will not be there will be no yan. Meron po naka-unmute. Okay, again. So the follow-up should be when? Okay. Put down on your notes immediately. Can you say immediately? Okay? Immediately. Meron pa.
Oh my
God. Meron po naka-unmute.
Yes, sir. I will mute them.
Ay, sorry. Kompleto pa ba kayo dyan? Ang dami nyo pa ba?
Opo, 73. 73, sir.
Oh, wow, ang dami. So welcome. Those who are late, welcome. Okay. Welcome. Okay, immediately. Thank you, Coach Jeffrey Tejano. Correct. Immediately after the presentation. Again, people decide based on emotion, not on logic. Okay? And chances are, why I want you to ask and close, okay, immediately, because when they make a decision, their emotions, whatever, emotions or emotion are still tied up to the things they saw and heard. That's why when you ask them, have you experienced this? Especially those distributors and empowered consumers who've been with us for quite some time. You're able to sponsor. For example, you invited somebody and then they joined with 7 accounts. They're so excited. They joined today with 7 accounts. And then tomorrow, when you call them back, they are no longer responding. They thought they made a mistake. Why? Because yesterday, when you asked them, when they made the decision, it is because of what they saw. It is still tied up to what they saw and what they heard. So that's why it's very important. Now, I'm not asking you, I'm not telling you, okay, this would lead me to the next one, okay, the follow-up and then the closing, okay? So after the follow-up, you close the sales, okay? Let me tell you this again. Close the sales, okay? You will not be, missing your lunch. You're not out there, okay? You won't be out there. You won't be missing your lunch. You won't be missing time with your family just to tell stories, okay? Your job is to close the sales, okay? Of course, our job, we want to help people, but of course, we want also to earn money. Are you getting my point? So that definitely, when bear in mind that when you are presenting, when you're doing something, at the back of your mind, okay, do not forget that still you need to earn. Okay, that's why you need not just tell stories, but to close the sales. Presenting is just telling stories, telling them the good things about the business, the good things about the products, the good things when they hit this. Those are telling stories. It doesn't end there. You need to earn. That's why you need to close the sales. On closing, what do I mean by speaking persuasively? So, this is where the asking of questions. And my suggestion, questions that you should be asking your prospects are questions not answerable by yes or no. Okay? Let me tell this again. Let me state this again. When you ask questions, it should not, because when let me make this one clear. When we ask questions, we want to gather information. Is that right? Or as they say in Nigeria, abi? Sabi sa Pilipinas, di ba? Parang ganon. Kaya ka nagtatanong, you want to get information. You want them to somehow join immediately. And the reason why they're not joining immediately is because there are some doubtful areas that may be not mentioned during the presentation. That's why you want to draw out those questions from them. Especially Filipinos. they're shy to ask questions. They will just keep on saying, yes, yes, okay, ganda, ganda, ganda. Even Africans, yes, that's it, very good, okay, okay. Then they will leave the room, right? Now, the question should be, again, not answerable by yes or no. This is how I do it, okay? For example, how do I close? Okay? Example, after supposing I have done the product presentation and marketing plan presentation, whether webinar, whether one-on-one, I'm sorry, okay, one-on-one, one-on-five, this is how I close. Based on what you saw, supposing I have presented the product and the marketing plan, based on my presentation, based on what you saw, base sa nakita mo, sir, ma'am, based on what you saw, ma'am, sir, which do you prefer? The product or the business? Base sa nakita mo, sir, ano pong gusto nyo? Yung products, ano po yung nagandahan kayo? Sa products or sa business? O di ba hindi answerable by yes or no yun? It's not answerable by yes or no. Definitely, he would answer something. It's either, oh, I like the products. I like the business. There you go. You now have additional information. You are now closing, okay? You are now landing, okay? So, if, for example, your prospect says, oh, I like the products that you have presented. Now, you have an idea now what is his hot button, the hot button, okay? Now, of course, you don't want to do this. If he says, the product, I will buy product, don't tell them this. No, you should join first because when you join, there's product already. I'm not saying it's wrong, but let me go back to the previous statements that I mentioned. It is not what they want. It is what you want. I'm not saying that you will not tell them about when they buy products, when they join the business that when they buy the package or the GP, there'll be products in it. No, you must understand that they should be aware first that you are, okay, really on their side. You want to address what they want. Remember, they want and they need. Okay, supposing that the prospect says, oh, I like the products. What would be your follow-up question? Which among the products you saw that you want to have immediately? Okay. Oh, I think there's a snake. Meron naka-unmute. Okay, can you mute them, please?
Okay na po.
Thank you. Okay, Miss Ellen, thank you. Again, for example, the question is, what product do you like? Based on what you saw, which do you prefer, the products or the business? When he says the product, okay, sir, what products among the so many products that I have presented? Then he mentioned, I like the C24/7. For example, C24/7. Okay, sir. So you are now aware what you want, right? So C24/7. Sir, how many boxes are you buying? 3 or 5? It's not answerable by yes or no. It's definite now, and you are assuming, okay, he will buy, but not one. Don't ask him, are you buying or not? Don't tell him, I want, based on the products, C24/7. Okay, based on the products, are you buying, how many are you buying, sir? 3 or 5, or 2 or 3? Are you getting my point? Don't ask him, are you buying or not? I'm buying. 3, you are leading him. 3 or 2 or 3? Oh, give me 3. Okay. Sir, is it, are you paying cash? For example, you are face-to-face, or are you paying, if it's a let's apply it based on the situation. Supposing you are on Zoom, one-on-one. He says, okay, I'm buying 3. Okay, sir, would I, are you transferring money or are you using your credit card, for example? Okay. Are you getting my point? It is not answerable by yes or no. There you go. So on closing, okay? Supposing he wants to, he chose to join the business. Would you buy products or would you join the business? I would like to join. Okay. Sir, are you getting 3 accounts or 7 accounts? Are you following? Are you getting my line of questioning? Is it 3 accounts or 7 accounts? Supposing you haven't presented yet the 7 accounts or the 3 accounts, then you are, you know, somehow telling the prospect, oh, what do you mean by 3 accounts? You are now continuously presenting. Are you getting the idea? Right? So, is it 3 accounts or 7 accounts? You say, what do you mean 3 or 7? You said it's only 38,000. You said it's only 9,000. Or, oh, because you can join with several stores. Getting 9,000 is just one store. So, when you have 27,000, that's 3 stores. It's like having 3 restaurants, 3 department stores, something to that effect. So, you have extended the presentation. You are now definite he will join. It's only a matter of how many accounts. So, that's the closing. So, probably you can also ask him, are you joining? Okay, this could be one. This is very effective with a little humor. This is what I do, especially in Africa. Are you joining the business or are you buying the global package? It's the same thing, right? He may say, I don't want to join. I want to buy the global package. And then don't join, buy the global package. Something like that. Are you buying the global package or are you joining? I don't want to buy the global package. I want to join. Then, are you getting my point? So it's some sort of a leading questions. Okay? Don't give them the idea that, although you won't tell them, don't give them the idea that there is a chance of not joining. Your choice is only, the choice is only joining. It's only a matter of when. But I'm not telling you to tell them, you have to join now. No. What I want you to do, what I want you to have in your mind, they may not join immediately, but what I want you to have in mind that they should make a decision before you part ways. That's what I'm telling, that they should make a decision based on what they saw. So if they say, sir, I don't have the money right now. Okay, I'm not asking if you have money right now, sir. But I'm asking, are you joining or not? I need to ask my wife. Okay, we'll get to your wife, but I'm asking you, sir. If I will ask you, are you joining? Yes, I will join. Okay, then the next question would be, sir, is it today or tomorrow? No, let's wait for the payday, which is about 10 days from now. Good, sir. So would I be calling you on the 10th or you will be calling me? So that's the line of questioning you should do when you deliver or ask or close or ask for the sales. Okay? Is that right? Okay. Now, that's a closing. Now,
Yes, yes.
does it end on the closing when your prospect joins? Not really. This is what I want you to also know and take a look at is the building. Okay, the building, the keeping, or what I call the game plan meeting. Okay, this is how you build. For example, he joins with one account. For example, he buys the product only. You want to build him or you want to convert him into a global to become a business builder, because not all will join immediately as a business builder. Some would just buy products. Supposing some just bought the products. So, for example, some join with one account only. How do you build? How do you raise the level of interest in your prospect? I call it the game plan meeting. It's a skill. So sorry, let me because my dog is confirming what I'm saying. My dog. Okay, yeah, you're correct. My dogs. Okay, Baba. Okay, Baba and Nogma. Okay, sorry about that. Let me drink first. Yes, you're correct. Okay. Now, as I was saying, sorry about that. As I was saying, so it's the game plan meeting. This is a skill about building and keeping. I call it the game plan meeting. When should it happen? So let me emphasize that when your prospect join, it's not the end all of your responsibility. Okay? So what you want to do is that schedule a separate day, except the day the prospect joined. Okay? For example, he joins today. Okay? Now, ask him again. For example, he buy or he joined today. Okay? He bought a C24/7 today, or he bought one global package. Now, ask him, okay, Mr. Prospect, Vilma, for example, your prospect is Vilma or John. John, when are you free? Okay, I need to talk to you more about the business. Okay, about the product, about the business, depending on this reason. And then schedule another day. It would only take an hour. Okay, I call it the game plan meeting. Okay, so for example, he joins today. Today is what? Friday, right? So I'll be free on Sunday. Okay, what time is it? Oh, it will only take about an hour. Can it be a 3 p.m. To 3 p.m. at my let's meet at this place, for example, or can it be a Zoom meeting 3 p.m. Sunday? Okay, I'll be free. So when he says, "Can we discuss it today?" No, don't discuss it today. No, I know I want because you want him to enjoy his or her decision. So that's why separate and set another day. Your prospect would be free because he has or she has so much today. Remember, she saw the business plan, the product, and then probably you ask somebody to talk to her. So there's a lot of information already. Now you want a fresh mind. That's why I set another day. For example, would Sunday be free? Yeah, Zoom. I'll call you on Zoom. We'll talk. Or I suggest you do a Zoom or a video call, not call only. Video call so he can see you. Okay? What would happen then? It will only take an hour. Number one, a few things that you need to do during that day. You congratulate him and give him the assurance that you will help him, help her. Okay? Congratulations, John. Congratulations, Joe Ray, for deciding to partner with us. Congratulations for buying C24/7. I'll be helping you on since if you need something about this product, should he join or should she have joined the business, you will just tell her or tell him, okay, so I'll be working with you, not working for you. You have to be clear on this. I'll be working with you. Okay? Do not tell them, I will be working for you. Oh, you will be a slave. So you will tell them, I'll be working with you. Okay? So from now on, congratulations for making a decision of joining Empowered Consumerism or in global business. I'll be working with you. I'll be helping you on how you will go through this business on the first few days, first few weeks. And then you should also ask him or her the main reason why he joined. You have to get that information straight from his mouth. You need to know the reason. You do not assume. Do not assume that because he wants to earn the maximum income, if it's in the Philippines, 32,000 per day. If it's in Nigeria, something to about 40. How much is in Nigeria? I got mixed up with the commission because, anyway, you have to know the real reason why they join, why he joined, why she joins the business. Okay? Now, a few more points that you need to consider. You have to continuously orient him in the business. Give him the schedules of Zoom training, Zoom meeting, the Facebook account of your team, the GC, because you want to involve him more, expose him more about the business. If he took one account, you might want to tell him during the second meeting that, okay, don't you know that you can join with more than one account? You can add up, because not pushing him to join, but letting him know the possibility, if he's just a product user, that he can be a business owner, a business partner. If he joined with 3 accounts, he can further expand it to 7 accounts. So you have to deepen his knowledge about the business. You have to do that game plan meeting, because if you won't orient him again, okay, about the business, you will end up talking about those things over and over and over again to him, because you haven't oriented him well. What you did during the first meeting is shared information about the product, shared information about the business. But you failed to, of course, to mention all the other things that he needs to know so that he will be really into this business. He may be in the business already, but it's not yet really in him. Let me say this again. He might join already. He might be in the business, but it's the things. It's not yet really in him or in her. Okay, so that's what you do during the game plan meeting. And of course, I want you to be aware of the copywriting skills. I'm sure you've heard about this. You do this, the copywriting skills, especially nowadays. You must be an expert in copywriting. What do I mean by copywriting? When you post something on Facebook, you partner it with words. It comes with words that describes what you post. It says something with what you post. That is called copywriting. It's very important because it adds beauty, it adds flavor, it adds connection to the people who can see your post. So make sure.
Oh, wait. There is. Oh, okay.
Okay. Ayun, may natanggal. Okay. Make sure you do not, make sure that you have the right words. The things that comes with the picture should be the describing what you have posted. Because there are some people, they post, for example, they post the pictures that comes with a quotation or words in the picture, and they just copy the words or the phrases in the picture, and then they type it again. I'm not saying it's wrong, but the purpose of that thing, that word, is to describe, to make those pictures or posts much more enticing to those who can see. Now, a few things again on posting. Do variation. What do you mean by variation? If you post today pictures about your business, not exactly the products. You may post products today, but do not post the contents of the products. Let me tell this again. If you post it 24/7, do not post the contents. 29 vitamins and minerals. No. Don't do that. Okay? I'm not saying it's wrong, but you are overdoing it. Post the product and then probably say something about the benefits. You want to be strong, want to be protected. Huh? So you want to be protected, you want to be strong, you want to have energy, then you have C24/7 or complete Phyto Energizer. Why? You don't put everything in one post. People, even you, can attest to this. You don't read so much, all the words that's written in the post, right? So something that would make them curious and engage a conversation, that they would say, "Hey Helen, I saw your C24/7. What do you mean protected?" It is something like that. So you want an engagement. You want them to react. So take note of the comments and the people who like your post. I'm sure you know this already. Then you can PM them on their Facebook, private message them. Thank you for liking my post. So something like that. Okay? Now, if you post a picture today that comes with words, tomorrow, what do I mean variation? Post a video. It's about video. It's either a video about health or a video of you taking if you have posted C24/7, tomorrow, you post something before I go to it. Then say something about some variation. And videos are far more better than just pictures. It commands more engagement. Okay? Now, so and also, you may want to post something about not just products, not just business plan, but also you may want to post informative information, things that would help them, somehow be educated about what's happening. Make sure it has connection with the current situation and your product. Okay? Current events, something like that. If you have promo, for example, you want to have a free coffee, then you must get this C24/7. Something like that if you have promos. So I hope you're getting what I'm saying right now. Okay. So variation. So you can do it on not just on Facebook. You can email them, or you can do a Zoom or Skype. I don't know what would be a better uh, platform for you and your prospects. Okay, so that's copywriting skills, and of course, also on the public speaking skills. So make it practice to continuously be efficient when you speak to your uh, confident, efficient, and at ease when you talk to your prospect. Because you have no choice right now, especially nowadays, but to talk to computers, right? Now, our OFW friends and mga kababayan, sanay ang makipag-usap sa computer, di ba, Helen? They are really used to. But
Yes.
all of us, no, alam nyo, this is a skill. This is a skill. It's a skill that can be learned. Any skills can be learned. I'm not an expert in doing Zoom. I've been doing Zoom only for the last almost 2 months. I'm also a beginner when it comes to this kind of presentation.
Record.
But it can be learned. So what I'm saying, the ability to speak, okay? Never mind the what if, forget the what if, just do it. Just do it. What if I got mistake, if I said the wrong words, I cannot speak straight, something like Tagalog, straight something, speak in English straight. It's okay. You won't die anyway if you commit mistake, right? You won't die, right? So make sure that your purpose is to create an impact, not to impress people. Okay? Make sure that your purpose is to share something. You'll never get wrong. You'll never go wrong. If your purpose is to inform, to help people, and to somehow give information, you'll never go wrong. You cannot copy those. For example, I cannot present the products because I am not as good as the doctor. You don't need to be as good as the doctor. Just tell something about what you like about the products. If this is the product, for example, this is C24/7, this is Liven, tell something why you like the products. Just speak. When people ask you, can you tell me about your C24/7? Well, when I take this, it has all the vitamins and minerals that I need. When I take it, after a few minutes, I became stronger, I have extra energy. You're done presenting. You're done presenting. When they ask you, can you tell me about the business? Just tell them, well, I joined the business because I can do it even though on a part-time basis. Because that's what you like. So what's important, when you share information, just tell them what you like about the products and the business. And then that's how it will go for now. Instead of just, well, I cannot present it because my Coach Helen cannot be with me. Maybe we should wait for Coach Helen or Coach Donabel because they can speak well about the product. You may never have the second opportunity again. When your prospect says, hey, Chumuela, what's your name? Chumela? Chukmuela, okay? If your prospect says, can you present the business to me? Can you present the product? Do it. Just tell them what you like about the products and about the business. Okay? That's why, again, I mentioned yet a while ago that you must continuously listen to your sponsor because they will ask you to do something. Okay? Study the product, study the business, so that the contents of the products and the business. So when you are asked to present, you may not be as good as your sponsor as long as you can tell something about what you like about the products. When they ask you, what are all the contents? Okay, let me get back to you. I have here, you can also use other tools like, okay, let me lead you to the website. Let me share with you. I have here a picture of the contents of the products. So again, public speaking, if you're afraid in speaking in front of the people, you know why you're afraid? Because you don't know what to do. You don't know what to say. But if you have the informations down here, okay, speak from your heart. You'll never go wrong. Speak from your heart. Speak from your heart. Okay? Now, so let me move further. So these are I've shared something. I prepared something that could somehow give you an idea what I was discussing for the last for the last hour, I think. So this is some of the examples that I would like you to know or probably get a better. So you'll have a better picture of what I have discussed for the last hour. So what do I mean? Use the right bait. So remember, the message is very important. So okay, sorry. So no matter how many presentations you do, how big is your audience, what's important is your message. So what do I mean message? If you are aware of the need and the want of your prospect, that is and the only thing you should deliver. For example, you've learned that, again, my example a while ago, your prospect lost his job. So your message should not no longer be concentrated on the products. You must concentrate on the message should be you can help him, get a job, earn money, have business. That should be the message. You should not go through the whole process of presenting all the products. No. Your message must be exactly for him. The message should be, I can help you earn money. Because you did your preparation, you did your profiling of, his challenge right now is he lost his job because the company shut down because of the pandemic. Okay? So use the right bait. Okay, because, for example, if you are telling the person, okay, when you join the business, you can travel to the US, you can travel to the Europe, and for all you know, that person has been traveling to US and Europe for every now and then. So it would not entice him. Can you imagine doing fishing, you're using a carrot as your bait for the fish? It won't work. Right? It won't work. Abby? I saw my African brother smile, right? You can't use a carrot to catch a fish. You must use the right bait or message. Okay? So that can be done when you did your proper profiling and knowing your prospect. That's why let me discourage you of do not present to someone, do not invite someone whom you just met. Do not tell him, do you have 38,000 naira? Do you have something this amount? No, because you just met him. Probably you don't know yet what is his need or want or the challenges. Chances are he might join, but most of the time you won't connect well. Okay? So put him on your list, study him, do your preparation stage, your profiling. Oh, I wonder what Egan is doing here in Nigeria. What work does he do here? Okay? From what time is he available? So something like that. That's why your sponsor are telling you upon joining and during the game plan meeting, your sponsor is asking you, can you list down all the people whom you want to share the business with? They tell you that's what they call the prospecting list, coming up with the list, right? List as many as you can, okay? Because, well, not all of it, because you need to study them. Do not just be contented with about 10, 20, or 100 in your list because, maybe after going through or talking to 100, nobody would buy or join. That's why you keep on, adding to that list and list as many as you can, okay? Now, so again, that's using the right bait. I hope you're still there. Now, you want to be effective and efficient because let me give you the benefit of being effective and efficient, not just having the numbers of presentation, having the most number of presentation. Of course, it matters when you have the most number of presentation. Chances are a lot of people would be joining you. Now, but you want the benefit of being efficient and effective. Some of them are here. You can set more meetings, you can sell more products, and you can recruit or bring in more people to your team. That is when you are effective and efficient. That means more money in no time. More money, more income in no time. The question is, Adrian, Chinedu, how do I become effective and efficient? Here are my tips. So you cannot afford to be just like among the same with the other distributors. You should be above average. You cannot be the same distributor as your and the other business partners among your team. You should be above them. Okay, you don't want to be average. You want to be above average. You want to be different. You want to be different. Okay. Okay. Why? Because why don't you want? Why? How come? What makes? How come being average is not good? Because the average. You want to know what the average are? Who? Or the benefit of being average? The average people are the majority. The average people are the majority, and the majority are the people who are not earning well. Okay. Okay. Look at the majority of the population in your team. Oh, if you have 100, if you have 100 people, you have 10 downlines. The average are not earning. Only a few are earning. They are the above average. That's why you want to be above average. So how do I become above average? So this is most of the average, what the average do. Okay, the average distributors talk heavily about the product and the business plan. They talk heavily. So they discuss lengthily about these things, the science behind the products, the complete details, how wonderful, all the 29 vitamins. I'm not saying it's wrong, okay? I saw Helen smiling. I'm not saying it's wrong, okay? Being too detailed, okay? Let me remind you this. Let me tell you this. When you present, it is not yet a training day. It is just transferring information. You do not train people during presentation. Okay, that's why you don't wanna be too technical. Okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is wrong. But it is not being efficient. Remember, your prospects, anyone, doesn't have yet the patience of listening to you, especially in front of a computer nowadays. Can you imagine you will discuss all the contents of C24/7, then you go to the next product, the contents of C Complete Phyto Energizer, and then how many products do we have? And then after 1.5 hours, wait, I need to discuss the marketing plan. And then you will discuss mentally about this. Then it took you about 3 hours to present. When you're done, your prospect is already probably sleeping already. Okay? So, again, I'm not saying it's wrong, but facts and information sometimes will make your audience bored. Totoo.
True.
O, diba? You'll get bored. This is, especially nowadays, all people, whether they are Asians, Africans, they have this antenna. You know what's an antenna? You know what's an antenna? What's in it for me? What would I get? That's what they want. They're not really into the details. What would I get if I listen to you? Okay? Now, so if you talk too much about the features of the product, the features of the marketing plan, how all the things, the details, this is how they would be. They may not show you like that, but so what? They don't care much about that. What they do care about is what would I get? What benefit would I get? That's why do not do this. Not too much about the details, okay? Because that's why we have training days. During the training days, like this, it's quite detailed. Those times are the times you need to discuss all the things in details. But in presentation, no, not too much. Product, if you have studied your prospect, I think the product that he needs is C24/7. Then just discuss C24/7. That's it. That's it. Go directly to the marketing plan after. Because that is his need. Okay? The other products can be mentioned by passing, but you have to discuss it soon. Okay? Especially, hey, Helen, I only have 20 minutes. It's okay. 10 minutes is more than enough. Listen to me. Okay? Now, next. Instead, this is what I suggest. This is what you share. Remember, when you are asked, tell me something about your products. Tell them what you like about the products. Share what the products and the business can do for them. Don't go into details. Oh, you know, when you take this one, you'll get extra energy. You'll have all the vitamins and the minerals and the nutrients you need. You're done. When you take this, it's like taking 141 nutritious elements and you'll get extra energy. You're done with C24/7. Do you have any questions? Then you listen. You are now closing. Are you getting my point? This is now closing. Do you have any questions? How come it can be in one small capsule? It's because of the technology that we use. Are you familiar with nanotechnology? You are now presenting and trial closing. Our mistake is also committed by me when I was a full-time networker. Imagine 11 years ago, when I was a distributor like you, we only have, I think, 6 products then. But would you like to guess how long is my presentation on the products? 2.5 hours. Because I want to show them that I am really good. It's not about you. It's about them. Let me be clear on this. It's not about how good we are. Of course, when we are good, it's a factor. But it's about them. It's not about you. So share something. When they ask you, my brother Jeremiah, what kind of business do you have? Share the benefit of what they can have when they join the business and you are done with the business presentation. Then you listen. If they did not ask for anything more, ask question. You know, the reason why I joined this business because I can do it a part-time. I'm still earning even though there's a lockdown. What? Do you have any question? Then they might ask you, how can that be? It's because we do it online, we do presentation, people are presenting for me. That's why even though I'm watching my children, there are every night there'll be a presentation being done by my coach, an international coach from the Philippines. See? Really? Yeah. Can I be part of that? Of course. How do I become a part of that? Well, you have to buy the products. When you buy the products, you'll be part of this business, really, and then you are entitled to this. You are now presenting. Do not copy the coaches because they are doing it, and a lot of people are watching them. Imagine if you will be copying your coaches here, especially the Paragon coaches, the Paragons International. They're speaking to about 100. That's why their presentation is quite long because they're trying to answer all those unraised questions in the audience. But if you're only talking to one person, you zero into him, to her, the needs and the wants. Share something that the product can do for him, the business can do for him. You're done. Okay? Now, and then you listen for the questions and you also ask questions. You close. Now, next, why would they buy products? For example, you want to present My Choco. Why would they buy My Choco? If you will present, what's the product you offer in Zambia? Helen, what the products do you offer from Zambian leaders?
C24/7.
Oh, C24/7. For example, C24/7. If you're talking to Zambians, so why would they buy products? Do not enumerate 29 vitamins and minerals. No. Why would they buy C24/7? If you will ask me, if a Zambian asks me, Chinedu, Oyibo Chinedu, Mozongo Chinedu, why would I buy C24/7? Why would I get C24/7? It's because when you get this, you'll have a strong immune system. You'll be protected from COVID virus. That's it. I'm done with the presentation. Then you ask question. Are you getting my point? Huh? I can see the smile in the face of Jeremiah. Huh? Are you learning, brother? Okay? So that's how I do it also in Nigeria. Okay? Remember, I've been coming back and forth to Nigeria for the last 8 years. Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, French-speaking people, they're all the same. They're all the same. Identify the need, the want, the challenge, and the problem, and then deliver. Make it appear that you can help them. Now, so when you ask, okay, So when you ask about the prospect, talk about their challenge and concern, not your concern. Okay? People tend to be more engaged when you ask things about them. Huh? That's the favorite topic of every individual. Ask anything about the person, he will not stop talking because it is about him. Just like you, just like me. When I'm asked, what's your favorite? You keep on talking, right? Then that's why the questioning should be about the person, not about you. Are you learning so far? Remember those words written in red ink. Those are the things you need to remember, okay? You can take a snap. Maybe it's recorded, you can take a snap then. Now, instead, this is my suggestion. My business, for example, if they ask you, what kind of business do you have? This is what should be your suggestion, okay? If you're talking to somebody who's affected by this situation we are in right now, my business still thrives in spite of the lockdown. You're done. My business, if you're talking to a student, then or a corporate in Nigeria or a student, an intern, tell them, well, this business can help you earn money even though you're still studying. If you're talking to an employee, if you're talking to a housewife, you don't have to leave your children. You can earn while, So these are some suggestions, okay? Don't tell them, what's your business? Oh, you need to recruit people. No, you don't do that, okay? Recruit people, get two, so you get matching bonus. No. You want to create curiosity from them. You want them to be curious so that you present, you listen, you present, you listen. Do not anticipate. Do not think for your prospect. You ask, you listen. Okay? Do not think for them. You ask, listen. Very important. Ask, listen. Then ask, listen. Do not assume, do not anticipate. Okay? Now, next. For example, your products. Do not present all those super bionic ingredients of our products. I'm not saying it's wrong. It's for you to know so that you can share this. This is, for example, what are your products? So, I'm sorry. Okay? So if you're offering, for example, if you're offering the products, let's take, for example, Restore Life. What's Restore Life? Well, my product can help you have a better sleep. You're done. How come? And then you mention the ingredients. But do not present straight. Okay? Lose weight. What product are we offering? Right? Can you imagine? So, energy. See, 24/7. Complete. See, lose weight, burn. If I'm to present burn, okay, this product can help you lose weight. You're done with the presentation. Especially when you chance upon your prospect in a not so convenient area. For example, you saw him in a grocery store. You saw him on a bus station. And then suddenly ask you, hey, Adrian, what is this C24/7? What is this Restore Life? You don't have the luxury of, well, C24/7, when you take this, you get extra energy and you are protected from the virus because you're in it. Something like that. Okay? Now, let me proceed. Okay? Classic careless mistake number 2. This is the common mistake. You put them into sleep. Also, when you discuss heavily on benefits and features. Okay? So what do I suggest? Okay? What do I mean by selling the destination, not the airplane? For example, if you're going for a vacation, you will not really ask more about the mode of transportation or the brand of the car or the brand or the airline that you would use. What concerns you is what is awaiting you when you get to that area, right? So do not discuss heavily, again, more of the things that would bring you to how would you get there. The question is, when you get there, what are the benefits or the things that you will get? Now, so what do What do people really want? Ito yung nagpatagalog tuloy ako. Here are the things. So, okay, instead of just saying the business will help you, this is level up, level up. Okay? We use this statement, the business will help you earn money. That's okay, but you want to level up. So talk about the feelings, the experience. Okay? So when you say the business will help you make more money, that is a basic benefit. But instead, the business will help you feel secure. So why? Instead of just saying make more money, how would you feel when you are earning a lot of money? Isn't it that you'll be secured? So instead of just telling them you'll earn money, what would you feel when you are earning this much of money per week and per day? How would you feel if you are earning money per day, a day, daily basis? So, then you will be secured. So tell them this business will help you be secured, okay? Because you'll have enough money. So the feeling is something very enticing to our prospect. Oh, not just a prospect, but any individual. So then the product. So again, this is what we use on our first strategy. The product can help you become stronger. Basic benefit, right? Being protected. But what would they feel if they are strong? What can they do if they are strong, if they feel young? Can you imagine that? This is leveling up. I'm not saying this is wrong, but you want to level up. This is also good. My product can help you become stronger, being protected. How would you feel if you are strong and protected? Right? So it could be, my product can be excited because you can be in great shape. Be excited because you can still do what you used to do 15 years ago when you take this seat 24/7. Can you imagine? You are the youngest among your classmates when you have a reunion. How would you feel? Something like that. Okay? You're now expressing about feelings, or what I call the benefit of the benefits. Because people, again, just like what I've said, they buy feelings. Right? Or, I mentioned a while ago, level 1, benefits. Mention benefit. You want to raise the the standard higher? Mention the benefit of the benefits. So, it's about experience and feelings that they want. Okay? Are you getting it, Patrick? Is that right, Patrick? I saw Rowena from CDO. And of course, a lot of still there. Now, a few more minutes. Now, don't fall into the trap of using the same message for everybody or the generic message. There's no such thing as one size fits all. Okay? Merong sumakay ng motor. Sumakay ng motor. Okay, next. So what I mean is that the more specific and tailor-fit your message is for your prospect, the better. So when you deliver the message as if, wow, this is the one I've been looking for so long. This business is exactly for me. This product is the product I've been looking for. So it should be specific, okay, for that person. Do not use the same message. Well, you can, since you can use that because it's been proven, but be careful of not using one message for all. Okay? That's why, again, the importance of studying your prospect. Okay? Now, so customize, what I meant was customize your message. So, for example, you're talking to business people, okay? The concern of the businessmen are sales. So, talk about sales. If you are talking to a network builder or yung networker, then this could be your message. When you know that he's a networker, ako'y tumutulong sa mga networker magpalaki ng grupo. I help network builders build group. Pag ang kausap mo naman, if you're talking to a stay-at-home mom, that could be your message, yung third line natin. I help stay-at-home mom. Okay? Pag empleyado naman, if you're talking to employees, I help employees. So, can you notice? Have you noticed help? It's very powerful. especially if you're talking to Africans. Based on my experience, in Nigeria, and especially in Nigeria, I travel um, 2 to 3 times a week in different states. So most of the time, I'm, I'm in the airport. Okay, so I'm exposed to a lot of people, and then most of the time they ask me because we get easily noticed because of our color, right? They will ask me, "Hey, Uyibo." Uyibo means white guy. What do you do here? You know my opening statement? I help. That's all I know. Really. Of course, I have done my somehow profiling. If I've been sitting, waiting for my plane, and then I can see that, oh, probably this is a professor. Probably this is a business person. Then when this business person, if he will ask me, what do you do here? And then I ask him, well, I help business people. If I can sense that this guy is an employee, well, I help employees. So that's why you have to somehow have an idea what the business people likes, what the employee likes, what the stay-at-home. So you can have a pattern or a generic response if you have assessed your prospect or the people asking you. If they are a business person, if they are professionals, if they are students, you have a ready answer to their questions that would make them be engaged. Okay, so customize now. So again, this is a reminder of customizing. How do you customize? Think of what your prospects want, not what you want. Okay, it is them. And of course, this is my pattern. I help. That's my pattern. I help teachers to what do teachers want? I help engineers. What do engineers want? So this is how it goes. I help your prospect, whoever they may be. If you are talking to of course, I designed this. If you are talking to Africans or foreigners, pag Pinoy, if you're talking to Filipinos, tumutulong ako sa, kung nakita mong teacher, excuse my local, I'll be speaking in my local tongue, my brothers and sisters from Africa. For example, tayo po ay, alam natin na profile na natin, ay mukhang negosyante ito. O, Iha, anong ginagawa mo rito sa Maynila? Ay, tumutulong po ako sa mga negosyante. Ano bang benefit, ano bang gusto ng mga negosyante? Yun ang sagot mo sa huli. Tumutulong ako sa mga negosyante save on taxes. Kasi usually ang business people, their concerns are taxes. Teachers, ano ba? If you know that they are teachers, I help teachers earn extra thousands without quitting their jobs. Something like that. Right? That's my pattern, and it's effective. I've been doing that. Okay? Of course, we're almost done. And remember this. Okay? Right prospect, right market. That's why if you will be posting C24/7, okay, you must be aware on the time slots that the people you are targeting to use C24/7 are online. Okay? Timeliness of your post. If you are, let's say, for example, you will be posting, what can we post? For example, my choco, probably your targets are, this is just for example, your targets are those who are the millennials or the Gen Z, right? So check when they are online. You can get the datas or datas. You do research, okay? So they can see. Okay, right prospect, right market. When you have those, then you can deliver the right message. Because you are aware of who inquiries. They'll ask you more about the business. And then, sorry about the typographical error. It's because I adjusted it right now. Sorry. More presentation. That's what I meant by this. You have more presentation, and of course, with more presentation, you got more sales and better income. with that, I'd like to thank you for being with us tonight. Thank you so much. I hope you have learned something today. Thank you, and what's important is the application. If you learn something today, what's important is the application of what I have shared. Otherwise, if you will not put into practice what we have learned, what I have shared, all of these are useless. As they say in Nigeria, abi, o sa Tagalog, tama ba? Edi? Okay? So, you're welcome. We're welcome. You're welcome. I can see some of your posts and text. Thank you, Elma, and all. So, if you have questions, I can spare about 10 minutes to answer some of your questions based on what I have presented. Pag may tanong po kayo, I can answer some. Thank you. Okay, Donabel, thank you. Thank you so much. Also, I can see, thank you, from Asuzo Camocha. Wow. Thank you. Okay, Vinya. Oh, Vinya's here. Vinya is your HR. Si Vinya ba nandito?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She is our
Okay,
HR.
I guess some of you are adapting to the is into the campaign of what's that shift, the 2020 digital shift. Your campaign, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yun, baka may tanong po kayo. I can answer some of your questions. So si Jesmar Gregory is here. You know what? Jesmar is a good dancer. Jesmar can dance later. Bro, you can dance the Jerusalem, bro. The big shift. Yeah, you're correct. The big shift. Okay. Yan. So you have questions po. I can answer if you want. Okay. Akim Sims. Thank you. You're welcome, Akim Sims. Okay. Kaser Madrona. Jane. Okay. Powerful, yeah. Pero what's important is the application.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
Application, consistent application. Salamat from UEI. Chaser Jane Madrona. Okay, yes, sir. Do we have part 2? Who is Puri? Ay, yeah, let me share with you the next on soon.
Wow.
Teka lang. Level 2, wait kasi this is also about, teka lang po
Can't wait for that, sir.
Teka lang nasan na yun? Okay. Kasi po, hold on. Nasan na yun? Here. Ay, paano ba ito ma-share? Nakikita niyo ba? Okay. Hold on. Let me share again. This is